Thank you for joining me today. Steph Rogers here with the Center for E-Learning and Connected Environments at UCO. As of April 2017, D2L has added a new feature in the HTML editor called Check Accessibility. Indicated in the red box here, the icon is represented with an eye and a check mark. The Accessibility Checker reviews your added content and looks for the following items: use of paragraphs as headings, sequential headings, adjacent links, ordered list structure, unordered list structure, contrast ratio of text to background colors, image alt text file name, table caption, complex table summary, table caption and summary, and table heading scope, markup, and headers. The checker indicates if there are no issues or offers suggestions to fix identified accessibility issues. Let's open up the HTML editor and see what this new feature has to offer. So down here on the right hand of your screen, you can see the accessibility checker here next to the check spelling and the HTML source editor. So once you click that, it opens up this window here on the right, and it tells me that I have 5 issues with accessibility. The first issue states that images must have alternative text. The great thing about the accessibility checker is you can add the alternative text right here instead of going in and reinserting your image. So I'm going to put check accessibility icon, and I'm going to hit repair. But say you have an image that is decorative and you don't need an alternate text. You can hit ignore and it will tell screen readers to just ignore that image. So I'm going to go ahead and hit repair, and the issue has gone away. The next issue is telling me to use list markup for lists. So over here in the red highlighted area, you can see that I have a list, and what I've done here, instead of using the HTML unordered list button up here, I've just used dash marks. So that wouldn't be helpful to a screen reader. The purpose of the list is to give a screen reader an indication of how many items are in the list so they know what to expect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and highlight everything in my list, and then I'm going to go up here and select an unordered list. Now, as you can see, it went ahead and put this in a list for me, and when I click on the accessibility checker again, the issue has gone away. So the only bad thing is I'm going to have to go in here and delete all of these dashes that I put in, but that doesn't take long at all. And we're done. Let's see what our next issue is. Visual presentation must have a contrast ratio of at least 4.5 to 1. If you come down here to this red highlighted box, it's telling me that the color contrast is not sufficient for this word. You won't be able to fix this within the accessibility checker, so we're going to go ahead and X out of this. I'm going to come down here and highlight the word, select color, and I'm going to change the color to black. So now it's telling me that my contrast ratio is 21 to 1, and I have a green check mark next to the WCAG AA guideline, so we're good there. I'm going to hit save, and when I go to the check accessibility icon again, the issue has gone away. Our next issue states that tables must have captions. So within this table, we're not really sure what the purpose of the table is. So that's what the caption is going to do for us. I'm going to go ahead and put accessibility checker. And when I hit repair, it's going to go ahead and add that caption at the top of my table. And the issue has gone away. So now we know what is going to be in this table. Our last issue here, tables must have at least one header. One thing I want to note, over here to the right of this, there is a little question mark in a circle. If you select that, it's going to pull up a separate web page that gives information from WCAG 2.0 on the purpose of that success criterion for whatever the issue might be. So if you want to know a little more information about the table or color contrast, you can just select that question mark icon and it will bring you to this. Our last issue here is telling us that tables must have at least one header. That's important for screen reader navigation. It's defaulted us to header row, and that is correct. We do want our first row up here to be the header. So we're going to go ahead and hit repair, and it makes that row the header. Now that we have the header row identified, it's telling us that table headers must be associated with cells. So we want to make sure that each of these headers is associated with the cells below it. So to set header scope, we're going to say column, repair. It goes to the next one. We'll also want column for that and repair. Now the accessibility checker tells us no accessibility issues detected. So we can exit out of that and we're good to go. This accessibility checker will not catch every issue, therefore human judgment is still needed. It will, however, catch the bulk of issues commonly seen in HTML pages. That concludes this tutorial. Thanks again for joining me.